Trials of Mana.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Natural20, and welcome to episode 1 of Let's Play Trials of Mana Remake. I am so happy to be playing this game. I am so happy to have it in my hands. After that incredible intro, I am just so excited to be able to play a game that I have loved for such a long time in a new setting. Trials of Mana, for those who don't know, was a game released on the Super Nintendo in 1995. It never saw a release in the West, but it was translated by a fan patch, and quickly became a cult classic, becoming the favourite of many gamers around the world. I was one of those gamers, and I loved this game to absolute pieces. Because the game has 6 separate characters, but only 3 slots for the game itself, there was a lot of replayability in being able to pick different characters, see how they played together, and run through the story multiple times as a result of that. And I played through this game so many times with so many different combinations of these characters, and frankly, it's always been amazing, and I'm really, really looking forward to this LP. So with that, let's get to it. We will, of course, be playing on the hard setting, because I'm an action game pro. No, that's a lie. I just want people to laugh at me dying a lot. So, we have the 6 characters that can be selected here, and before episode 1, as part of the prologue, I went through all of these characters to explain what they did. So if you want to look at episode 0, you can see that explanation there. I'll keep it brief for now and keep it to the characters that are being selected. So we had a popular vote, and about 400 votes or so were cast for these characters, and winning the vote was Angela, the daughter of the true queen of Voltena. And alongside her in second place was Riz, the princess of the mountainous kingdom of Laurent, and finally in third place, by a very, very slight margin, was Hawkeye, the thief from the desert kingdom of Navarre. So, Angela won this vote. However, she does not share a story path with either Riz or Hawk. They both share a story path with each other. So I asked everybody if they wanted Riz to be the main character, so that we could get more character interaction from the 2 characters that have the same story as each other. And they agreed with me. They said that that would be a good idea. So what we'll be doing is we'll be having Riz as the main character of our quest.
I am Reese. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And she is a very, very polite person, it seems. We'll be taking Hawkeye second, because this maximizes the character interaction between the 2 characters on the same story.
The name's Hawkeye, renowned thief from Navarre.
And finally, we will pick up Angela.
I'm Angela, Princess of
Now, if you want to see any of these characters in more detail, then you can go to their individual character introductions, and I have those all up on YouTube. But we'll be going through Riz's introduction again, so my apologies to people who've seen that before. You'll have to bear with me, just so that I've got a bit of a coherent LP. I'm loving the character art, by the way. I think it's really, really good.
As was her daily routine, Reese, Princess of Laurent, the Kingdom of Wind, was performing her duties as captain of the Amazon Guard.
I will take care of it. Observe.
Captain Reese, please be careful.
She doesn't need to be careful. It's a single harpy.
I will not allow monsters to upset the peace of Laurent.
So as you might have guessed, this is a bit of a tutorial. It's showing you how to use all the movement in the game.
Stay true.
And so, the immediate change from the original game is that you have 2 kinds of attack now. You've got a soft attack and a heavy attack. And then you have a charge attack like so, by charging up your weapon. However, similar to the old games, you have
This is how it is done in Laurent. Wind!
a special strike that you get for gaining enough meter.
I did it! It is as I feared. The monster population has increased. And I can feel it. The haunting cries.
I'm not sure how
of
she
the
figured out the
wind.
monster population has increased from a single harpy being there, but still. Concerning.
The mountainous kingdom of Laurent. Atop the crags and treacherous terrain sat the formidable, impenetrable Citadel Laurent. Thanks to its elite guard of Amazonian fighters, enemy forces had never managed to breach the Citadel defenses. Until...
Now then, it is time for my brother's training. Where has Elliot run off to?
And so we gain control of our character pretty much immediately. So what's very cool about the game so far, and from what I played in the early parts of the map, is that wandering around lets you find lots of collectibles hidden around the maps. And because you can jump, they've really employed the use of verticality in these to make them more interesting to explore, and I really, really like that. Yes, game, I'm aware of how to dash. And they seem fairly unafraid of you using your jumps for weird things like this, for example. Ooh, and there's one over here. So you can see here that characters will have a little coin, star-shaped coin kind of thing above their head, if they are critical for you to speak to, and you need to do it to progress the quest. Otherwise, they've just got interesting dialogue, saying that, for example, they're safe in Laurent, and there's nothing to report. Let's see how the people are training. Good advice as always, you might never know. I mean, she is the princess, you do know this, right? But presumably they're trying to stop us from going to weird places. Let's see if we can pet the dog. We can get it to bark, we can't pet it. So unfortunately, the game has failed one of the greatest criteria in video games ever. Oh, and if you can see here, you can smash pots. And you gain a bit of health and power back. Only allows maidens of pure heart onto the celestial peak. That's the origin. That is the origin of our Amazon Guard. Fair enough. Okay, so there is some repetition with the NPC dialogue, it seems. But overall, they put a lot of work into giving these guys unique dialogue based on where they are. And so this is a Mana Goddess statue. What they do, and what you'll see from the hints, is that gold ones restore your HP and MP and let you save. And silver ones just let you save. So, a sign of increasing difficulty in the game is when you start seeing more silver statues and fewer gold ones. Oh, that's adorable! Let's have a look. Let's see. I see the likeness. I see it. I think Riza's hair is nicer, though. Don't let the goddess... Let me hear you. Don't tell the goddess I said that, okay? I don't want to get in trouble, though. Good to know. We might need to go to that port at some point. Item ring. Let's go. So you can see here we've got an item ring based on the items that we've just picked up. And if I hold RB, I can assign these to shortcut keys. So one of the things that's going to get confusing for me is that I have a Switch controller, and X and Y are reversed on this, and so are A and B. So I'll just have to remember what's what. It's my fault for being a massive pedant about the controller that I use. Even if he hasn't come through here, there is a chest, and I desperately want that. Oh, that's very nice. I like Reese's Castle. Everybody's very, very pleasant here. No, Reese, don't stab somebody while they're sleeping. Come on. Ah, and you can see here that we've got a move ring, which is different to the item ring. It lets us deal with, I think, for example, commands that we might have in the future. Let's go and speak to the guy who's evidently the king.
Father, have you seen Elliot?
Interesting question for a blind man, but I sense his location. Give me a moment.
I'm a fan of King Joster.
He is not far. I assume he is still on the grounds. I am certain you will find him if you search.
That boy. Where could he be? He knows what time it is.
That's fine, I will go to Alma in a second, but I want to explore the castle some more. What's in here? The lady. Oh, but you're not as in tune to the wind as the king is. Well, you see, the king is blind, and therefore his other senses are better. Yes, that's clear. Ooh, we can go through here. I wonder what's over here. Again, the game is being quite clear that I'm probably not meant to be running around here at the moment, but why give me all this freedom if you don't want me to find things? That is the main question. And why hide chests here, you know? Ooh, that's very good. So chocolate is actually a second tier healing item. And so it's much stronger than normal healing items are. I'm glad to have got that. That'll be a big help. So I believe this is Lisa's room. Very tidily made. I can rest here if I want to, but I'm on full HP, so I won't. Here we go. The Prince's Chambers, Prince Elliot.
Alma, have you seen my brother recently?
Oh, how strange. I would have assumed that the young prince would be together with you, Your Highness. He hardly ever seems to leave your side, after all. Prince Elliot never knew his dearly departed mother before she passed. But you have done an admirable job filling her shoes.
Alma sounds
Your
very
Highness.
tired. I don't know why.
The Princess of Laurent had but one brother, Elliot. Their mother passed away just as the prince was born. She did not live to see her son. The young Reese would never forget the moment her mother slipped away, just as her dear little brother was brought into the world. All of Laurent mourned the queen's passing, but Reese only found peace alone on their sacred mountaintop. There she cried until the tears wouldn't come. Always a kind-hearted child, Reese swore to show her brother as much love and affection as she could to make up for the loss of their mother. She took on the responsibility of raising him as best as she could.
Mother. Elliot! Where are you?
So I like these intros and they tell you everything you need to know about the characters very, very quickly.
Hey, young prince!
Huh?
Shh, hey.
You're the prince of the Citadel, right? Wanna see something interesting, little boy? Ta-da! I just happen to be a wandering magician performing in these mountains. I'm here to show you some tricks, young prince. Look!
Ooh, wow.
Now feast your eyes on my multiplying trick. Ta-da!
Ooh, wow.
I have many more tricks up my sleeve. You know the passage under the Citadel? I can show you more tricks if you take me there. Come on, let's go, little prince.
Elliot, don't talk to strangers. Oh my god. I'm sure Reese has already told him this and he's just not paying attention. Typical. And as ever, we continue searching for where Elliot is with Reese. Fortunately, we've been through all these rooms now, so we don't need to double check them again. Oh, Elliot. Go here.
Oh, that Elliot. He knows it's time.
I'm trying to say it's...
Oh, that Elliot. He knows it's time to train. Would he really have gone under the Citadel?
No, so... Realistically, he might be under the Citadel, but I don't know. Of course he is. Ah, and of course the door is open now that we left closed before. Well, that was closed before. We've got a save point here. So this is actually quite handy. In the original version of the game, this next scenario is actually quite nasty and you could die on it. But I think it's a little bit easier in this version. I played through it once before.
Elliot! Where are you? Come on! Show me the tricks!
Elliot, no!
No need to rush, young prince. First things first. I'm Bill.
And I am called Ben.
Aw! I thought you said you multiplied yourself. Show me
I
something
mean, fusing
good.
yourselves is still cool, you know?
Never fear, never fear. We have a big surprise in store for you.
Come on, kid. I mean, Your Highness.
Huh?
I bet a smart boy like you knows what's in this room.
Of course I know. This is the room where we control the winds that protect Laurent. But you need this royal key.
Don't
to
show them the
operate.
key, Elliot! Oh my god.
You know what? I have an idea. How about you turn off the wind with that key, huh? If you do, we can bring your mother back to you with our super secret magic trick.
Don't you want to see her? If the wind wasn't so strong, she could come down from the heavens and see you. So how about you turn it off?
I love how like Bill's come up with an idea and Ben's just like, okay, let's go with it.
My mother? I can see my mother?
The wind's too strong.
But my sister Reese said I could never turn off the wind.
Oh, you poor child. Your sister is lying to you. She knows that our magic can bring your mother back, but she's trying to keep her all to herself. It's so unfair, don't you think?
What? No!
Hurry! Your sister might come and stop you at any moment!
Elliot! Where are you?
See? Here she comes now.
If you don't stop the wind, you may never get another chance to see your mother.
But
Come on, kid. Ugh, just do it already.
So does this require Elliot to be cooperative to make it work, I wonder? Or is it just you put the key up and it happens? I imagine he's got to be cooperative.
Elliot! Who are you scoundrels? Step away from my brother!
Reese!
We did it! Without the wind, this citadel isn't so tough. Our Navarlan forces are already prepared to invade. They're probably storming the castle as we speak.
The thieves of Navarre will take Citadel Laurent and make it the seat of our new nation. Think of it! We'll be stealing a castle. It'll be our last big raid, but what a way to go!
You're nothing but filthy
The
spies!
ninjas.
You don't have time to fight us, Princess. How is your blind leader supposed to defend himself without his trusty captain of the guard? Hmm?
No! Elliot! We have to get to Father!
Oh, and that's a bad mistake by Riz. A very, very bad one.
Wait! Reese!
Well, well, well. Look at that. Your sister left you here to save her own skin. She doesn't care about you at all. Now,
Why are
come
they still
with
trying to
us.
indoctrinate him?
No! No, she wouldn't!
Cat's kind of out of the bag at this point.
Shut up!
Wait, where's Elliot?
One thing I do love is all the new mixes for the songs in this game. This is a great track in the original, and it's just as good here.
Hold on.
Captain. Sleep spores. The spores spread throughout the citadel once the wind stopped. Go. Save the king.
So what's interesting is I don't think we found Eliza. So in the SNES version of the game, Lise has a named Amazon guard called Eliza, who's like one of her best friends. And I think she's somewhere in this fortress, but I couldn't find her before the attack happened, which is unfortunate. I think there's some cool dialogue that she has. Still, let's speed up this ninja.
Stay true!
So these battles aren't too difficult, really. You kind of just wreck the opponents because of how quickly Reese is able to act and attack things. And
Stay true!
how broad the swing arc is on her AoE attack there. This doesn't look good.
Stay true!
But yeah, even on like a hard difficulty, these things don't seem too bad. Let's check the mana statue. Ooh, I leveled up. Let's see what that does. Level up to increase your HP and stats like your strength. With increased stats, you can use training points to put your characters by letting... Okay, let's try this. It's training, this is what we want to do. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to take all of this in. It's a little bit difficult, but... So... What Reese probably wants to be doing right now is getting strength and fortitude, really. Not fortitude the skill, but strength and stamina. So that she has more health and can just do more things. I feel like just hitting things harder. It is going to be quite important, really. Doesn't have any abilities yet, but we'll see. And other than that, her stuff is the same as normal. So, one thing is, I'll be learning kind of the new level up system with you guys. I'll try and do some research in between play sessions, but I'm limited in what I'll know about this. So please bear with me and my lack of knowledge in that area. Let's go up and see if we can find King Dusty.
Stay true!
Like, that AoE attack just deals so much damage. It's great. He does not look well, Riz. He's an old blind man in an invasion.
Is that you, Reese?
Father, please hold on!
Forgive me, Reese. The wind told me this day was approaching, but I was unable to stop it. The shift in mana has dulled my senses.
Father! And now Elliot is gone. I let them get away.
I see that Elliot is no longer in the Citadel. The enemy has him. Please, Reese. You must get him back.
Father! Father! No!
Oh, freeze. Oh, this doesn't look good for the Amazons. The game does not shy away from any of this, really.
Burn! Burn to the ground!
We've destroyed most of the enemy forces. I'll return to Navarro to report our success to FlameCon. Everyone, fall back for now!
The wind.
See, they've made a mistake.
And now the wind returns.
They've let the lone princess of a destroyed kingdom escape. You don't do that. It's like villaining 101.
Elliot. What do I do? Where should I go? My father has always said that the Priest of Light in Wendell has answers for those in need. He will surely know what my next move should be.
Let's hope he does.
Mother, I leave Father and our fallen countrymen to your care. Elliot is my responsibility.
So this scene is in the original as well. And in the original, it is possibly one of the best pieces of sprite work I've ever seen in my life. Where she takes off that ribbon and her hair just flows in the wind and it's perfect.
I wear my mother's ribbon with pride. May it protect me on my journey.
And I'd recommend everybody check that one out. It's on my first LP of this game as well, so you can check that out there.
Citadel Laurent fell to the agents of Navarre. The princess found herself without a home, a father, and her only brother missing. She set out to find him.
And so, the adventure begins. And yeah, so this is, what they've done is they've been very, very loyal to the original game as far as I can tell. This is almost exactly the way it plays out the first time, and it's just as beautiful then as it is now. With the great main theme playing, as Reese stands on a ship waiting for her destiny to unfold. Wave back to the child, Reese, come on. Still, I think they do a good job with just her design in general. There's something about the way one's expression is set and one's face looks that lends itself to an audience understanding somebody's personality, and I think that they do a great job with Reese here.